Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a holiday makeup look drugstore edition. Now, when it comes to the holidays, I usually try to go a little extra for the holidays, trying to look my best. So we all here out on a budget, so wanted to bring that, but on a more affordable rate. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is during Vlogmas, so don't forget to press that bell icon to be notified every time I post. Anyway, let's get started. I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can get a better see of my face. I already did my skincare and everything, so I'm just gonna clip my hair back. I normally do my makeup with my hair up, but kind of look like a rat with no hair down, so I'm leaving my hair down for this video. And if you're wondering where these clips are from, you can literally look up like makeup hair clip on Amazon, but these are from CVS like years ago. I'm gonna try to name and link all the products that I use down below, just in case I don't say what I'm using. So starting off, I'm gonna be using the Poreless Putty Primer. Now, if you have more of the oily skin or like my nose, the first place that comes off for my foundation is my nose because it's so oily just there that I won't put primer there because it just slip right off. Sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my mirror. I wish there was a mirror right here because this would be a lot easier. I'm wearing a turtleneck, but I'm still taking my foundation down my neck. I still have to prime my neck. Okay, once that is settled into my skin, I use my Camo CC cream. This was so popular on TikTok this past year that obviously I had to get on the trend, and it actually is amazing, but the color is a little too light right now. My skin's a little too dark. I got the wrong shade. So I'm going to be mixing my NYX BB cream because this is more of like a spring going in the summer shade, and this is my like full-blown winter, so I just like to mix these two. Usually comes out perfect, but we'll see. And then for a sponge, I use my Real Technique sponge. Some people prefer brushes, but I'm still a sponge fan all the way. Don't forget the creases of your nose, and I pat it into my skin, kind of pressing it into my nose because that's where it comes off the fastest. Across my eyelid, still taking down my neck. Okay, so I did half my face. I think this color looks good. So I did 2 pumps of the BB cream and then 1 of the CC cream. I always keep baby wipe next to me just to wipe off any excess foundation or anything that's on my hand. So now for concealer, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I only put some in the corner, in my eye, the side of my nose, and then following the side of my eye, the same on this side, a little bit above my lip, in between my brows, just a little bit, my nose, and then later I'm going to do it underneath my contour. For cream contour, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick. This has been my ride or die since probably I was like 10. So when cream contouring, I just put the stick on my skin directly, but I don't put it on my cheekbone. I put it directly on my cheekbone, a little bit higher, kind of like that. A little bit above, a little bit below my lip, directly underneath my chin, along the side of my jawline, the sides of my forehead, and then following my nose. Okay, that looks really bad on my nose, but we'll blend, I promise. I blend it into my eyebrow, like kind of going up into the line, if that makes any sense. And when I do the lines, I start at the outside of my nose and then go in, like, because my nose goes skinny and then out on the end, so I'm trying to make it so it's more of a pointy look. And then when I contour blend the bottom of my nose, I blend upward because you don't want to drag anything down. Same thing with my face, always blend up, not down. Blending down would drag your face down. And this is only just the base because when I do powders, this will just help enhance it. Okay, now that my contour is done, I'm gonna use a little bit of the concealer and kind of clean up if I went too far down over here, just like a little bit, just to blend it a little bit better, make it a little bit more sharp. Okay, hopefully that helped a little bit. I think it looks good. At first I thought the color was a little too light, but after I cream contour, I think it looks good. And then for liquid blush, well, this is a gel blush, but this is the Maybelline Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush. It looks dark, but just once you blend it out, you're gonna be like, oh, I think I added too much. I think it's really pretty. Oh, and this is in shade 15 Nude Burnt. Now with the flat side of my sponge that I didn't use anything, I'm just gonna pat my skin. Actually, I'm all out of setting spray, sadly. I like the Morphe setting spray, but a hack to like set in your skin is to spray your sponge at this part with setting spray and then pat it into the skin, but I do not have any, so I'm just patting my skin to make sure everything's settled. Okay, Now to start setting my face, now that I did all my liquid, I'm going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder, a classic, and it smells like everyone's grandma. First place I'm doing it underneath the eyes and along the side of my nose. Not a lot, just like a little bit. Now some across my eyelid because I'm setting it for my eyeshadow. I also crease there the most. Now I'm kind of just like pressing some into the skin as well. Now using my e.l.f. small tapered brush, I'm just going to wipe some extra powder that might be sitting on my face. Pretty much all the brushes that I'm going to be using today are going to be from Real Technique. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list them all down below, but I will just say that Real Technique. So starting off, I'm going to bronze my face, add more color back into it. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. This bronzer is very light in that you can build it up really well. With a smaller detailed brush, I'm going to contour the side of my nose and below my lip. I feel like it kind of makes your lip look like it's bigger. My lips look so dry, oh my god. I need to put on my lip. And then for blush, I'm going to be using a blush palette from e.l.f. I kind of like the rosier look during like the winter season, so I add a little bit more blush than normal. And normally I blush a lot anyway. Then for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. This highlighter is something else. Kind of has like a pinky undertone. Now using a small detail brush, I'm just going to highlight my nose. Now moving on to brows. The only thing I usually use is the L'Oreal Brow Plumper. I used to fill in my eyebrows like a lot, but now I'm like kind of scared, so I only use like a tinted brow gel because I don't want to go overboard like I used to. So I start off by combing my eyebrows. I know they need to get trimmed and fixed up and cleaned up. I mean, I have to do it. I do my own eyebrows, but I just haven't. Start with most of the product in the front because this is where it's the thinnest, my eyebrows, because I overplucked growing up. I mean, who hasn't? But also that was the look. Also this corner right here is like real bald. So if I have to, I'll go in with a pencil and fill it in. Okay, I think the brows look good. I spent like so long just doing them just now, but all I did was brush through them. Okay, so my look I'm going for is like a black and gold smoky. I like black and dark on the corner and then gold across my lid. So I'm going to be using the Morphe 35F palette. This is ancient, this palette, and I love it. The colors in this are amazing. It gives me total fall vibes. So I think that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to get a light brown and blend it into my crease. I think I'm going to use this color right here, just like a little bit of it, and kind of start making a V shape from the corner of my eye. I'm going to start to slowly build this up. Okay, that was not slowly. Now I'm kind of blending it into my whole crease, making sure that it's the darkest on the outer corner. And I'm not really trying to put anything in this front lid, but I've been mixing a lot of these browns right here, just kind of dipping into each. With a smaller, denser brush, I'm going to do the same thing to my lower lash line and kind of smoke it out and connect it to this top part. But I don't go all the way in because then it'll just close my eyes. So I want my eyes to be a little bit more open. So I go like a quarter of the way in. Now I'm going to slowly start to add the black. So I'm actually going to use the same little dense brush and just pat a little bit of the black and then blend it with my blending brush. But I don't want to add too much because I don't want it to flake down my face. I know people usually do their eyeshadow and then their face, but every time I do that I feel like I look weird. Like, I don't know why it always comes out looking weird. So I always just have extra brushes on hand ready in case I need to brush off any fallout that I have. There's only one black in this eyeshadow and it's like matte black, so this should be perfect. I'm just trying to knock off any extra. The camera battery just died, so I just charged it real fast, but all I did was blend a little bit more all the way to like a quarter way. Stopped around here, stopped blending there, and I think that's, I might build it up a little bit more, but that's good for now. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more black and pretty much copy what's up here onto my bottom lash line. The next thing I'm going to be doing is lining my waterline with my NYX retractable eyeliner in black. I think that made like a really big difference, and I also added a little bit on my upper lash line, like the inside. Now I'm just buffing a little bit of the edges so it doesn't look so hard. Now I'm going to do exactly what I did on this side onto this side. Okay, so far I think it looked pretty even. I kind of went a little too far down over here, so I tried fixing it, but can't know if you can tell on camera that this is like a little bit lower. Hopefully it doesn't look a little bit lower and that it looks normal. But now we get to add the fun part, which is the gold. Now there's so many amazing golds in this palette, but I'm not sure which one I should use. I think I'm gonna go with this gold right here. For this, I'm gonna need a packing brush to add this on. And I'm gonna kind of blend it into the black a little bit so there's no like harsh lines. I think that looks really pretty. So for some of the gold, got a little bit too much on the black, so I'm just gonna try to cover that a little bit. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna add this really bright shimmery color. Okay, I just did my other eye off camera. I really like how this look is coming out. Now, while I do my mascara and lashes, I'm putting on my Smith Strawberry Lip Balm. This is like an OG favorite of mine. I feel like when you have foundation over your lip, they look so crusty. Like my lips did not feel dry this morning, but now that I have foundation on, I'm like, they're cracking. Okay, so now I'm gonna curl my lashes. I don't know the name of this eyelash curler, but I got it from Target. It was like one of the top rated eyelash curlers. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. For lashes, I'm gonna be using the Ardell Wispies. These are like a classic. I've been using these for years. And then for glue, I'm going to be using the Duo glue in, is this black? It just says dark tone, but I'm assuming the black one. I don't really know. I feel like every time I do my makeup, like my nose starts to get runny. I'm like, this is the worst time to be runny, and it's right now. I like to pinch my real lashes with my fake ones so they kind of look more put together. I think my eyes are done. So for my lip combo, I'm going to be doing the NYX lip liner in natural, and then my Maybelline lifter gloss in moon. It's very natural. It's like really close to my actual lip color, so that's why I like it. I think that is it for this look. Let me fix my hair first. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really love how this look turned out, and of course it was all drugstore, so very affordable. I will try to link everything down below that I use. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to press that bell icon because this is Vlogmas, and I still have so much more Vlogmas content coming out soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!